Tyler Perry's newest show She the People just dropped its explosive Season 1 Part 1 finale, and fans are absolutely buzzing about the jaw-dropping ending. The final moments of the 8th episode left viewers asking a ton of questions, the biggest one being, is Governor Harper dead? And if he is, did Antoinette somehow cause it? While we wait for Part 2 to release in August, let's break down every juicy detail from that cliffhanger ending and what it might mean for Antoinette's future as acting governor. So here's the situation. Terry J. Vaughn leads the cast as Antoinette Dunkerson, a smart and determined black woman who made history as the first black female lieutenant governor of Mississippi. That's a big deal. But just because she got the title doesn't mean things were going to be easy. Her workplace is basically a political battlefield, where white male coworkers constantly try to undermine her authority and make her life harder. And the biggest thorn in her side? Governor Harper. The tension between Antoinette and Harper has been building from the start, especially over the controversial pipeline deal. Harper wants to push it through, no matter the cost to poor communities and the environment, while Antoinette is completely against it. She's fighting for what's right, but Harper keeps trying to shut her down in front of the press, behind closed doors, and pretty much everywhere else. All of this comes to a head in that explosive finale moment. During a high-pressure press conference, Harper and Antoinette can't even pretend to be on the same page. Their conflicting messages confuse the media and cast doubt on their leadership. After the press leaves, things get really tense between them in Harper's office. Antoinette finally snaps, letting Harper know exactly how she feels about the way he's been treating her. And guess what? Right after their intense exchange, Harper starts having a medical emergency, presumably a heart attack, and gets rushed out of the office. Now this is where it gets wild. After Harper collapses, someone jokingly asks Antoinette if she killed the governor, and she responds, half laughing, "I didn't mean to." It's a hilarious line in the moment, but also super loaded. She didn't actually kill him, that much is clear, but it's obvious her words hit him hard. The stress and intensity of their argument might have triggered his health crisis. But here's the thing, the show doesn't tell us whether Harper lives or dies. That's the cliffhanger. He's whisked away for emergency care, and we're left hanging until Part 2 arrives in August. It's a classic Tyler Perry move, keep us guessing and coming back for more. Harper has had health issues all season, so it wouldn't be crazy if this really was the end for him. But if he dies, the fallout could be massive. If Governor Harper is dead, Antoinette will step in as acting governor, which, ironically, is exactly what Harper warned her about earlier in the season. He basically told her that her job had no real power and that she was just waiting around for him to die. Welp, foreshadowing much? Whether he dies or just ends up in the hospital for a while, Antoinette finally has a chance to lead. But of course, nothing's ever simple in politics. Even if she becomes acting governor, Antoinette's job is far from secure. People loyal to Harper could try to turn him into a martyr and use his death to push her out of office. It's not hard to imagine political enemies accusing her of being responsible, even if it's unfair. The public is watching closely, and her every move will be picked apart. That's why it's so important that Jed, her assistant, was there to witness the entire confrontation. He knows she didn't actually hurt Harper. Now let's talk about the pipeline deal. With Harper potentially out of the picture, Antoinette finally has a real shot at stopping the project once and for all. The deal would harm low-income neighborhoods and damage the environment, and she knows it. But even with the facts on her side, convincing the public and fighting off her political rivals won't be easy. This isn't just about one deal, it's about standing up to an entire system that's built to keep people like her out of power. Antoinette is determined to fight, but she'll have to balance her personal life too, and that's already getting complicated. One big thread in the finale revolves around her teenage daughter Lola, who's trying to find her own identity and even confronts Antoinette about a video showing her in a revealing outfit. It's a classic case of a mother trying to set an example while dealing with her own past. And then there's Michael, her head of security. Their chemistry is off the charts, and they both clearly have feelings for each other. But they've been doing their best to keep things professional. Still, let's be real, it's only a matter of time before something happens between them. The problem is, if Antoinette is caught dating someone on her staff while serving as governor, it could totally tank her reputation. People would be quick to criticize her in ways they never would with a male leader. That double standard is real, and it's something she'll have to navigate carefully. All of these layers, the political drama, the personal struggles, the sharp writing, come together to give She the People a powerful message. Yes, it's a sitcom, and it has plenty of laughs, but Tyler Perry is also using it to say something important. Antoinette represents so many women and people of color who deal with systemic racism, sexism, and constant judgment in professional spaces. Her journey is fictional, but it mirrors what so many real people go through every day. Even Governor Harper, for all his flaws, recognized Antoinette's intelligence and ability. He once sarcastically called her articulate, which is a loaded compliment, but also a sign that even he knew she was someone to watch out for. He relied on fear and control to hold on to power, but Antoinette brings something totally different to the table: dignity, grace, and a sharp mind. The finale makes it clear that She the People is about breaking barriers and not just for laughs. Tyler Perry has created a lead character who challenges every stereotype. Antoinette is strong, complicated, emotional, and unapologetically herself. Her journey to becoming acting governor might be filled with obstacles, but it's also a story of hope and resilience. Whether she keeps the job or not, she's already made history, and Season 1 Part 2 will show us just how far she can go. There's still so much to find out. Is Harper actually dead? Will Antoinette finally take full control of the governor's office? Can she shut down the pipeline project for good? And what happens if her relationship with Michael goes public? The next part of the season is shaping up to be full of drama, twists, and emotional moments, and we seriously can't wait. For now, fans will have to rewatch Part 1 and hold tight until August. But one thing's for sure, She the People isn't just another sitcom. It's a bold, timely, and powerful show that's using comedy to explore some very real truths. And if that ending is any clue, the best is still yet to come.